lot of homicides.
Rock your hard hat black as you in the territory.
Come from, you can choke from the gun smoke.
I'm from the other side of town. 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 I'm from the other side of town.
There's a lot of homicides.
Rock your hard hat black as you in the territory.
Where I'm from, you can choke from the gun smoke. Yeah.
I'm from the other side of town.
There's a lot of homicides.
Ain't no hope in ain't no hope in the streets. You broke, you sell dope.
I'm from the other side of town. 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 I'm from the other side of town.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Tone Capone, and I'm holding it down for Waves of the Bay. As you can see the logo right over my shoulder, we are an FM radio show on 88.5 out here in Tampa Bay. We're on every podcast platform you guys can find. Just search for Waves of the Bay FM, and you'll see our logo right there. You guys subscribe, follow, whatever the case may be. But I try to hold it down for Tampa Bay. You know, I have a monthly series, we call it Night to Night, where we have performances from spoken word artists, hip hop artists, R&B artists, producers, whatever the case may be. And that turns 6 years old this month. So for the last 6 years, I've been providing a platform out in Tampa Bay. But I'm not really from Tampa Bay. You know, Tampa's home now, but I'm really from a small town in Kansas. And I figure I can take my platform that I do have and reconnect with some of my people, you know, from back home that's still doing music and see what's going on. So that's pretty much the premise of what's going on. And I like to call it the Junction City Chronicles. And this is book number 1 right here. So without further ado, I have the homie D Lee down here. Big bro, what's going on with you, man?
What up, bro, man? Chilling, man. You know, maintaining surviving.
I feel you, man. It's good to have you on here. I want to say thank you for taking time out to talk to us today, too. And also for being book number 1, man. I felt there was a need to have you on here first. Being wise, because you've come down here to rock some of our events before. And you've also rocked our event back home in Kansas, too. So you've definitely been showing love, and we try to show love back at the same time. So thank you again for taking time out tonight and to talk with me, man.
My pleasure, bro. It's my pleasure.
So what's going on up there in Pensacola, bro?
Pretty much, you know, kind of slow motion. I mean, you know, besides everything going on, I've been lucky to work, you know, provide for the house still during the whole thing. But I mean, just kind of a scary moment for everybody. So we're just trying to adjust.
Yeah, man. Times are crazy right now for sure, man. Like I think about, you're a father too, man. Like it's like I have my daughter here, and we're homeschooling her, and you know, we're trying to make sure that things are somewhat normal for her. But it's kind of hard to explain it to a kid, man. And it's like there's really no explanation right now either. It's like, yo, these cats are sick, and we trying not to get sick, and and because of that, we're at the crib. Like there ain't no in between.
14. He's 14, and it's hard to explain that at 14. I'm like, hey, look, you can't like go outside and play with your friends. Like, you can't really do it right now. We got to kind of tone it down.
And I know that he was probably looking forward to sports and everything.
Oh man, he's disappointed on football. He was ready.
That would have killed me, man. Plus, like all the seniors that don't get a chance to walk and all that stuff, like that would have killed me too, bro.
That was horrible.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. I wanted to talk with you because you're from the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're still doing big things, man. Like you're still grinding, you're still pursuing your dreams.
Always, you know. Yes, sir.
So for anybody that does not know what Junction City is, explain Junction City to a commenter, man.
It's a small town. It's really like a brotherly, sisterly love town. I mean, it has its issues like every town has, but I mean, like everybody that's there. I mean, we're oddly we're close. I mean, like you can literally take a 4-year window of people who went to high school together, and I'm guaranteed that the majority of them are still friends today. And it's like
You ain't lying, bro.
that city, yeah, that city kind of make us tie bonds together, and it's like no other city. I mean, I tell people like you don't know it until you go there. Like I can explain it to you, but you won't catch it until you actually sit foot there and actually get the vibe. I mean, it may not be the same now, but when we were there, it was that vibe.
Before you went back home for the event that we did, when was the last time you went back home?
Oh man, it had been like maybe like 5+ years, maybe 6 years.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's definitely. I don't know, man. Like when I go back home, I'm gonna keep it completely honest because this is my series, and this is what the fuck I want to do. But when I go back home, I get kind of pissed off, man. Like because I see all these vacant houses, and like all these buildings that was closed when we were kids are still standing and closed with the signs on them, and it's like I don't know if you've been down Grant Avenue, but there's nothing down there, man.
Nothing,
It's just like,
man. It is.
Like what's going on, bro?
I mean, they just left it. Just I don't know, man. They left it to die. I mean, like you think they built it up, considering the fact that Grant Avenue is real close to the base. That's the
Right.
the officers' quarters. That's the way they go in. So it's like if you're gonna build something up, I mean, build that area up because that's kind of like walking into their area of base with. I mean, it's kind of like left it to die. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a damn ghost town right now, and I can only imagine what it looks like right now during this pandemic too, man. Because a lot of these businesses are struggling to survive right now, and I can imagine Junction City's having a struggle right now, like straight up.
They are.
Man.
Yeah, man. Very many people in the city and the military really, holds that city together. I mean, sad to say, but without that military, that city would kind of like it'd fall a little bit. So.
Oh, that's the truth. That's the all the way truth, though.
Being able to maneuver the military inside the city and get those businesses pumping, that city can't take too much.
And that's one of the things I love about our city too, man. Like, because we're a small town. Like, for anybody that doesn't know about Junction City, when we were coming up, it was probably like 30,000, maybe 35,000 people big. But most of that was like military troops and stuff. And now it's probably down to like 20,000 people. Like, a lot of people have moved out of town, out of state. Pursuing, whatever they're pursuing, like getting a job and raising their families and stuff like that, man. So it's just like one of them things, man. It's just one of them things, bro. But for you, bro, like I appreciate you coming back and rocking with me, man. Because like I made it a point,
always,
when I got started doing music, I wanted to do a show back home, and I'm talking like back in '06 is when I started thinking about this. So the fact that we finally got to bring it alive. And you had already met Spaceship down here in Tampa, so it was like family already when we got back up there. He knows Lester and all that, man. We put on a hell of a show. But tell me what your experience was with that Independence hangover, man. Like walk me through how that was for you.
That thing at first it was kind of crazy. I actually drove by myself like 16 hours there, 16 hours back. Kind of the people that was gonna ride with me. Yeah, the people that are gonna ride with me, like they kind of bailed out that morning. So I'm like, yo, like there's no way I'm about to ride to Kansas by myself. And then like I talked to my mom, talked to a couple of people, and they was like, you can drive. I said, yeah, I can drive with no problem. I was like, I was just expecting others to come. And they was like, well, if it's something you want to do, then if you can do it, do it. And I was like, you know what? I told Tone I'm coming. And got there safe, man. Like no problem, no issues, no concerns, like blessing from the Most High. Just like easy trip there, easy trip back. I mean, the show itself was like bonkers. Like the turnout was bonkers. I was in the parking lot like, this is unreal.
Oh man, I wanted to get out.
There's nowhere to park.
I had no idea the parking lot was that crazy until after the fact, man.
It was nowhere to go anywhere.
Like there was people I wanted to see that was in the parking lot. I didn't even know they was there.
Yeah, man. Everybody showed up, man. Like, and thanks to the city for the junk, man. Y'all showed up and showed out.
Yeah, straight up, man. Straight up. It was good seeing a lot of people.
City, man. Yeah, it was, man. It was like, man, kind kind of made me kind of miss being there, at least being around the people there.
Hey, don't get sucked back into it, bro. Like that's
No,
a
no, no,
holiday,
no,
man.
no, 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 no. I like the weather down here in Florida. It ain't that bad.
You already know. You already know. We in a pandemic right now, but it's still a vacation out here, man. We
Yeah, you right.
especially,
You right.
but I ain't going to no. Are you going to the beaches yet or what?
No, man, I ain't really like. Let's
Yeah,
just say I ain't really scared of what's going on, but at the same time, I ain't no fool either. So
yeah. I'm kind of
I'm
letting
taking
it play out right
precautions.
now.
Yeah, it's like I'm taking precautions. Social distancing, things of that nature. Like I said, I'm still working, but my job there's probably about maybe 8 people on our entire payroll. So it's
Man.
like kind of just
Well, at least you're still working, man. Because I feel that I'm blessed. I still have a job right now. I've seen
right.
people losing their jobs, and it's like, man, I can't afford to lose my job right now, dog. Like
Right.
at all, man.
Those bills keep coming, bro.
You ain't even playing, bro. Like, what's the day? The day's the 6th.
Yeah,
You
man.
ain't even
They want
playing,
it.
bro.
They want it.
Yeah, man. I'm Tony Capone. I'm talking with D Lee, aka Big Bro. This is the Junction City Chronicles. We're just touching base with the homie right now. It's gonna be a little mini series I have planned, just so I can branch out and sharpen my skills and talk with my peoples at the same time. So, with that being said, man, D Lee, I know you're working on music, man. What's going on with that?
Yeah, me and this guy, matter of fact, I sent you one of the songs. I put it down with collaboration with a
Mm-hmm.
guy named Maverick. We got a pretty good push down here. Matter of fact, Cutthroat Promotion shot at Cutthroat, Pensacola, Florida. Got a nice movie down here, and we've been doing music for 2011, basically. I moved to Florida, and we never
Okay.
really kind of put out a project together. We got like maybe 30 songs together, and we just kind of he had what he had going on, I had what I had going on, so we kind of just didn't want to cross each other's lanes. And then
Mm-hmm.
years later, it was like, you know what, it's time to do something. So I got that project coming out. He wanted to call it quarantine music, but I was like, people are going to use the quarantine, COVID, they're going to burn that thing
You
out.
already
So it's
know.
like,
You already know,
so it's
dog.
like I'm not sure if I want to call it that, but I mean, that's what they want to call it. But
Mm-hmm.
some really good tracks on that thing, man. It's all original. So we pretty much got all the songs done. We got a rough draft of the whole album, and it's some pretty good songs, man. When we release it, man, it's gonna be some nice tracks. We got a couple of collaborations. It's gonna be buzzworthy.
All right. So, how many songs on the project?
On this one, 10. We got
Okay.
10. Yeah, one kind of
Okay.
give a little more than a little 5 or 7 people and getting away with it. So.
Do you have a favorite track on there so far?
So far it's a track called "Stay Inside."
Okay.
That's kind of I wrote the hook for that, and we got a female from Alabama that Matt telling me about that she's gonna sing it for us. But so far, that's probably my favorite.
Nice, man. So, what's up with the visuals? I know you got some Oh, I know what you're about to tell me. We'll go ahead and play this out, man. What's up with the visuals, dog? What happened to the
Yeah,
videos?
man, listen here. You already know what happened. We got stuff
Yeah.
lined up. I'm like, it's about to go down. I mean, I got shows lined up in Miami. I got some lined up in Atlanta, New Orleans. I was gonna come to Tampa and get down with you again. And then I was thinking we was gonna do the run back for the Waves of the Bay in Junktown. So we had a few things lined up, and then this happened, and
I
everything
know.
crashed. Music videos, no go. Shows, no go. Everything canceled. So I was like, working home it is.
Well, how have you adapted musically to the whole pandemic, man?
Actually, it's kind of second nature for me with music. So the only thing the pandemic did really was just give me a chance to really sit down and actually focus on music.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally after you do so much, you start producing music. I got my own studio, so I record artists, make beats. So after you do it for a while, you kind of just go through the motions.
Yeah.
Been
So it
stuck
gave
in
you
the
more
house.
time to just
Yeah.
double down, huh?
Right. Been stuck in the house. It's like there's nowhere to go. You might as well just start, mastering more craft.
How many beats have you made during this quarantine?
Man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I should start putting them on YouTube or something and get them out of my catalog. I'm just starting to think yeah, man. So it's it's around about over a dozen.
Damn. Okay. That's what it is, man. So what I want you to do is describe yourself as an artist for anybody who has not heard of you.
I mean, I'm more of a producer, but as an artist, I can sing, I can rap, I write. So I'm kind of a one-man bandstand. I mean, I produce, I make music, I can DJ as well. So just kind of like
Okay.
me as an artist, I'm just kind of an all-around person. I'm probably not the best at it, but I would say I'm better than most. But like, as far as saying like I'm the greatest, nah. But I enjoy music, It's something I've been doing since I was a kid. So I figure I'll do it until I can't do it anymore.
Right. Right. Music is timeless, man, especially since you got the studio. It's like whenever you're ready. Like I have the studio, but it hasn't been, I don't know, man. Like my Pro Tools hasn't worked or nothing. Like, but I miss and I haven't even been writing like that anyways, but I miss having that access, you know what I'm saying? Like if I have an idea and I want to bounce it off, then I can just, throw it against the wall, see what sticks, So that's one thing I do love about what's going on right now, like with the whole virtual age, like, because this whole Zoom stuff and all that, man, I'm
Oh
good with
yeah,
this.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like this
This
is
is a
nothing to
blessing.
me. Like
They should have gave us this like
right,
10
like
years
we
ago.
FaceTiming right now, pretty much. Oh man,
We needed this a
nah,
decade
not
ago.
10 years. We would have not 10 years,
We
maybe
needed it in
5,
2010.
maybe
We needed it
5.
in
10 years
2010,
ago,
brother.
we would have
Give it
got
to us
caught
2010.
up. Some nigga be locked up.
Now, locked up still now. Locked up.
Getting out like, damn, all right, well, yeah, my time's finally done, and now we got the Rona and shit,
Oh, man. Horrible life.
Yo, I'm talking with the homie D Lee, aka Big Bro. I want to actually play some music, man. He sent me some tracks, and I got them right here, man. And I'm gonna ignore what you told me to, because that one song you told me not to play is actually like one of the first songs I want to play. So
Oh, okay, well.
yeah.
Well, go ahead then.
So it's kindly as I can say, fuck your feelings, bro. Like,
I have to eat it.
But nah, man. Let's go ahead and get it. I want to kick it off with "Grab It," man.
All
So
right, man.
go ahead and explain this track to me right quick, man.
I was really in the studio, kind of just chilling, and it was a situation where I have a girlfriend. I've been my girlfriend for a long time, like
Mhm.
long time, like. And so like it was a situation where a couple of guys were bragging about a certain female, and I was like, well, I mean, like, she said some things to me, so I'm like, you guys are kind of like bragging about the wrong thing, because she wasn't really making those mentions towards you. She was after me, but I told her, hey, that's kind of dead in the water. But as they was bragging, I was in the studio and this song came out. I was like, that's what I was told. That's what I was told. So let y'all know here.
Straight up, man. This is "Grab It" right here from D Lee.
Shawty said I can grab it. She told me if I really want it, man, I can have it. I know you peep my swag, so ain't no need for bragging. 6'5", She said I can grab it. She said I can grab it. If I want it, I can have it. She said I can grab it. She said I can grab it. She said I can grab it. If I want it, I can have it.
Yeah, that thing's jamming right there, man. Anybody just tuned in, that was Grab It by the homie D Lee, aka Big Bro. What's up with the Big Bro thing, man? Well, we had names on here.
Everybody calls me Big Bro. Like that's
We
what
rebranding now.
everybody.
Like,
Yeah, I got to, man, because everybody calls me Big Bro. Like everybody, Big Bro, Big Bro, Big Bro. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go by Big Bro because that's what they call me. Like, don't
right.
even call me D Lee no more. Just call me Big Bro. So
They don't
it's
even
like,
know your name, bro.
no, bro, just Big Bro, man. I'm like, hey, Big Bro. I don't even know these people, Big Bro.
You like, huh?
What's up? Yeah, what's up? So, like, I guess
All
that's
right,
the
man.
story.
This is the Junction City Chronicles. I'm Tone Capone. We're talking to D Lee, aka Big Bro. We just heard Grab It. We're talking about Junction City. We're talking about music. We're talking about life. I want to know, what is your favorite place in JC?
Favorite place. I'd say Milford Lake, man. I mean, the fishing, the whole. No, we didn't really have a beach, but that was our beach. You know,
Right.
Milford Lake was that place for me.
Right.
There's a lot of things that went on at the lake, so Milford Lake would have to be my favorite spot in the city. That was
Okay.
my serene getaway.
I like that, man. So coming from a small town like that and moving around a few times, like, are there any like life experiences that the junk has taught you that you still use to this day?
Oh man, the junk pretty much made me a man. Like, I mean, I was born in Alabama, so I grew up in Alabama. So I was like maybe 13 and moved to the junk, you know, be a military like everybody else that gets there for the most part. But and like from 13 to pretty much 24 or 25, I was in the city, and like I could truly say that place made me a man. The school in particular, you know, the teachers, the coaches, the people in the neighborhoods, they really played a big role into molding me. You know, I wasn't exactly the greatest kid to begin with, so you know, I had to become this person. I have to thank the junk for a lot of that because you know, it taught me a few things about uh, street style and book style. That's like you got to learn both. You're not can't figure out
Right.
both. You're not gonna make it. So you know, gave me a good platform.
That's what it is, man. I love my city, bro. Like, I'm actually like a native Junction City, and like my grandparents moved to JC like in 62 or 63. So my family has been right there on the hill in Westwood since then, man. So I've I don't know, man. I miss my city, man. Like, if I ever won like a lottery or something and had money, I would go invest in the junk and just provide some
Yeah, I'm
entertainment
the
out there,
same way.
because
Yeah,
these
I'm the
cats,
same
all
way,
it takes is
man.
just a little bit of entertainment off of I-70 or something, and it's over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's how all the money is gonna get there, man. But it is what it is, bro. It's a dream, dog. Respect to the city, though, man. I can't wait to get back up to the junk, dog, for real. So I want
Agreed.
to know, in JC, where did you stay at, dog?
I sit on 13th Street on the H tray, right there on
Okay.
13th and Jackson, 501. I
All
actually
right.
stayed. My
All
first
right.
spot in the junk was they was actually asking about what was the name of the trailer court, and we couldn't remember the name of the trailer court on Facebook, but it was on 14th Street, right before Nelson's and Bragg. It was the trailer court back off in the cut behind some apartments, and that was the first
Okay.
spot I stayed at, and
On
then
that little
ended up
dirt
moving
road or
to.
whatever?
Yeah. Back in that little cut in that corner over there. A
Okay.
lot
Okay.
of stuff went off and a lot of stuff went down over back in that hole.
Yeah.
But and then after that we moved to 501 around the corner of Jackson and 13th Street, and I pretty much stayed there until pretty much left, man.
Okay.
I left right down the tray. Right down the tray.
Man, so this is Junction City Chronicles. I'm Tone Capone talking to D Lee, aka Big Bro. Go ahead and drop your social media information right now, man. Let's let everybody know while we still in this.
Well, Facebook, I use my name, which is Destrictly. As far as Instagram, it's the Beat Junkie. Because you know, I consider myself a beat junkie. That's all I do is make beats. And pretty much any social media platform, for the most part, it's either gonna be my name, Destrictly, or it's gonna be the Beat Junkie. So I kind of
Okay.
keep it simple. I just
That
tired.
way you remember that shit, man. A lot of people don't know
know
what the
it.
hell. And,
Exactly.
like, for real, man. Like, they don't be listening to how you spell it. Like, my name, I spell it with a K. I have it right here, and people will still misspell it, dog.
Still
So,
can't get it.
yeah, I can't call it, bro. Especially on Facebook, man. You tag me, my name is in my name. Like, come on, bro. Like, spell it right. But yeah, I just tell people I spell it with a K. If you spell it with a C, you won't see me. So hopefully they remember that, and we roll with it that way, you know. But for real, man. So Pensacola, man, I know you come down here a few times and competed in some of our producer showcases. You actually one of our featured artists on the open mic where we had Block down here too. When it comes to being an artist, like actually performing versus producing, like what's the differences? Like, how do you see that? How do you feel that?
Well, as a producer, it's more of a kind of a freestyle thing. Like, I'm kind of able to be myself. I don't have to gear up or prepare or something. Versus being an artist, I have to get my mind together. I have to like pump myself up to actually perform. Like most people think it's easy to do it. I've seen many people freeze on that stage that grab that mic and it's nothing. So, you know, me growing up in a church, never had stage fright. So it wasn't never an issue. It was just more of my mind.
You've been over that shit.
A long time ago. So it was basically just getting geared up to do it in front of people with my own music. So, I mean, the only difference is to me is basically, you know, one's more of a laid back situation, which is the studio. Because I'm basically creative. I'm making beats. I'm giving info on that stage. It's turning to a different creature. So, you know, kind of two different people when I'm on the stage and when I'm not on the stage.
That's how it be. It's like a light switch hits, man. And I personally seen that happen, man. I've seen you just go from chilling to groove and like that, bro.
Right.
Like, as a matter of fact, man, let me go ahead and drop this track, man. You sent me this track. I was gonna play this song anyways because it's one of my jams. And man, we played it on the FM radio show not too long ago. But I still try to show love to my artists for the junk, you know what I'm saying? But on the FM edition, like I have to play edited music, and since it's my own shit right here, this is my own shit right here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have some fun with this, you know. But yeah, man, we got this track right here. It's called Lingo. And every time I see you perform it, you always just wilding out to it, man. So break this track down. Yeah, it's one of my favorite
tracks, man. Well, basically, I was in Georgia maybe the end of last year, and maybe no, my bad, 2 years ago. And matter of fact, right before the show that we did in Kansas, that December I was in Georgia, and I was chilling with a friend in his studio, and like we was actually making a beat, and as he was making the beat, I kept hearing those like that rhythm in my head. I was sitting there writing words still, like, hey, this might work out, and got back to the studio and dropped it and was like, might be on to something. And then started letting people hear it, and they were like, you cooking, D? I was like, gracias. So, I mean, that song just really kind of was random. Yeah, it was a lot of vodka involved in that song. A lot of vodka. A lot of vodka. I can't lie.
This one right here, this is called Lingo from the homie D Lee, aka Big Bro.
Like Nino, all I see is C-notes. Working on my lingo, strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals, gotta go where she goes. Caught a gang like bingo, ask your girl, yeah she know. Trapping hard like Nino, all I see is C-notes. Working on my lingo, strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals, gotta go where she goes. Caught a gang like bingo, ask your girl, yeah she know. Trapping hard, counting up these C-notes. Whip it till it's hard. Money is the lingo. Better watch your bra. Keep saying that she won't go. Gotta meet my dogs down in Portofino. Picking up a package, disappear like magic. Riding with a bad bitch. No with a savage. Cause when I hustle, best believe, yeah, I get it low. Talking about you got that weed, but you stay broke. Said you wanna trap with me, but you a fucking joke. I say you what you need, but then you gotta go. Trapping hard like Nino. All I see is Cino. Working on my lingo. Strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals. Gotta go where she go. Call the gang like bingo. Ask your girl, yeah, she know. Trapping hard like Nino. All I see is Cino. Working on my lingo. Strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals. Gotta go where she go. Call the gang like bingo. Ask your girl, yeah, she know. Broke as fuck tryna get it up. Told you bitches that I get it tough. If you got it, better give it up. Don't be stalling cause I need my bucks. Forgot to mention that the jig is up. Time is money, so let's get it, bruh. Unload the chopper, better hit him, bruh. Got his body rocking like you hit him, bruh. I'm not the type that you could ever call a bully. But if you got my cash, best believe that I'm a nuisance. I need it every day like I ain't need it, sugar. That's why you paper late, talking you coulda, woulda, shouldas. Broke as fuck tryna get it up. Told you bitches that I get it tough. If you got it, better give it up. Don't be stalling cause I need my bucks. Forgot to mention that the jig is up. Time is money, so let's get it, bro. Unload the chopper, better hit him, bro. Got his body rocking, trapping hard like Nino. All I see is Cino. Working on my lingo. Strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals. Gotta go where she go. Call the gang like bingo. Ask your girl, yeah, she know. Trapping hard like Nino. All I see is Cino. Working on my lingo. Strapped up with my Migo. Throw away illegals. Gotta go where she go.
All right, I'm having some fun with this, man. That was D Lee, aka Big Bro Lingo, man. That's the jam right there, bro. That's the jam. I had to go ahead and play that one, man. Like, even though you sent it like last minute, I already had that thing queued up, bro. It's on the list. Like, I was like, all right, yeah, I'll let him think I'm gonna play it for him, but
Right.
I'm playing that for me, like straight up.
Good look, man. Good look,
Straight
man.
up,
I try, man. I'm actually surprised, honestly, really. I'm actually surprised at the reactions I get from my music. Not saying it's not good, but like it just truly like it's a blessing. Like I'm super humble when it comes to my music. I think that's why I don't really like push it so much. Cause it's like, it's okay. It's not better than
But sometimes you gotta go for the.
But
You gotta do
bring
it,
to go.
man.
And what's crazy lately, I've been like, kind of stepping off that ledge a little bit, and it's like I've been getting some pretty good positive feedback, like a lot more than I expected. Like people are requesting to hear the music, like, hey man, email me that song, give me that song, let me get that song. So I'm like, okay, I might give this thing a shot, man. I never really tried it by myself, obviously the group aspect, but so far by myself, I've been kind of getting a decent buzz. And plus, I know what I'm doing now. I done kind of figured out the
Major
platform
difference, man.
Right, so now it's a little easier to maneuver, especially when you fund it yourself.
And I feel like that's one of the things with hip hop in particular, man. Like coming up, like nobody actually like showed you the way. Like there was nobody to show you direction, and there's a lot of directionless talent out there that's just wasting away right now, man. Like straight up. So yeah, and I know you're the type of person that once you get some knowledge, you're going to reach back and pass it on to you. And that's pretty much what you're supposed to do. But that's also the community we came from too. Like in our community, we actually care about the community.
Right.
And it's a bit different, than other places. So, but yeah, man. But I want to know. I have like 2 more questions on here for you, man. Why do you do music, and who influenced you?
Why do I do music? I've been asked this question before, and my answer has been, it's just who I am. Like, there's probably, if you just skin me down and boil me down to what I am, I'm just a singer. I'm just a choir boy. I'm just a kid that grew up in a church that was kind of like, almost forced to sing. Like, since I could talk, as I can remember, I've been singing. And my mom, we used to tell my mom, we still do, she was the Joe Jackson of Christian music. Like, she used to make us up and perform in front of her before we go to church. And brother, get off rock if you want to. Mom couldn't put them hands on you. So it was one of them, you're not gonna embarrass me in front of these folks in church. So
that ain't what you want, though.
Yeah, and every time we go to church, we always asked to come up. We're gonna have the Lee kids come up and sing. The Lee kids. I was like, Mama, you just put us on the spot. So, didn't realize that she was actually grooming us for things like this, but she was the biggest influence. My mom, I would say. She loves music. She loves music. She plays the drums. I play the drum and keyboard. So she loves music. So she's always been a singer her whole life. So she would be the biggest influence only because she loves music. So she just kind of like literally beat it into us.
They got knocked out one day, woke up with a mic in his hand and shit.
Bro, you hear me?
What happened?
I'm telling you, man, that's how it was. Because I'm like, I better get these steps back, man. I'm not gonna get hit no more. Yes, Jesus love me, bro. This little light of mine is not shining right now.
Get your steps down. Get your steps down.
Bro. I'm trying to get popped. It was real.
Man. All right, man. I'm talking to the homie D. Lee, aka Big Bro. This is the Junction City Chronicles. I'm Tone Capone, man, putting it on for Ways of Debate. My special side project near and dear to my heart, man. I got a few more questions for the homie. I got one more track to play on the way out of here. So one of the questions I had for you, man, like let's say you have an opportunity to put on a let's say a festival or a show or a fundraiser or something like that, some type of major event, and you have the option to have like 5 artists perform. And these can be mainstream artists, it can be underground artists. They have to be living though. So who are the 5 artists you would pick?
5. All right. Well, I like R&B. I'm an R&B fan myself. I mean, I do hip hop, but I'm an R&B fan. There's a guy that I did music with in Georgia. His name is J Soul. Bro, when I say this fella is, I don't even know why he's famous. I always ask him, why aren't you famous? Like, why do I even know you? Like, why am I even sitting next to you, talking to you? Because the way you sound, I shouldn't know you. And if I did, it should be via television.
Yeah, so that glow around him, huh?
Yeah, it was him. So J Soul. I'm kind of digging Megan Thee Stallion. She's kind of, I kind of got her. I like her style.
That Savage remix is pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it is.
I can't even lie.
The Baby, most kind of he kind of got things stuck to me a little bit. Yellow Beezy. One. Yeah, and number 5. I mean, I don't really have a favorite artist, so I just have songs. So I guess I'm picking them according to, how their music makes me move. But I'd have to go Gucci Mane. I gotta go. Gucci that.
All right. That sounds like a little dude. Hype concert right there.
Yeah, man. Gucci that dude.
R&B baby making hip hop type stuff. I see you.
Right. Regular club night.
Taking from the dance floor to the parking lot. I see you.
Regular dance night. Back at the Grant, you feel me? In the city.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Right.
Man, all right. So as a producer, in a head-to-head battle, who's going to win this, man? We got Puff and we got Dre.
Dre, that's not really, I wanted to like give it a fight, but hit for hit, catalog for catalog, like Puffy just don't got enough music to compete.
Puff got a lot of music, man. You got to think about like all the 112 stuff and Mace and Biggie and the Locks and Lil' Kim and the compilations.
Between NWA, Eminem, and 50 Cent and Snoop, it's a long list of songs that he gonna have to really rock tough with. Like Dre had a lot of. It was Dre in the West Coast for a long time. So.
If it's 20 songs, man, like that's tough, bro.
That is tough though. If it's 20 songs, it is tough now. That's gonna be tough with 20 songs, but like I think hit for hit, I gotta go with Dre.
Okay.
Plus he's one of my favorite producers. He's like the top 3 producers for me.
Who's the other 2?
Timberland, that's my number 1. And David Banner. I always like David Banner, man. Like he was kind of that guy for me. Like when I make beats, I kind of
my fellow white hair don't care.
Yeah, right. I'm kind of trying to emulate those 3 styles. Like I'll never come close to those cats, not even remotely close. But try to emulate their styles together because Sweet, those are my 1, 2, and 3.
Now, Spaceship had a couple questions for you, man. Real quick question: have you been to Crab Island?
Yeah. Crab Island is wild, brother. It's an experience, man. Like when this thing clicked, well, I mean, they're actually at Crab Island this whole weekend. Like they were out and about, but I don't know if it was smart or safe. But when it clears up and get a little better, I would advise you guys come up and come to Crab Island. And matter of fact, I got something brewing that maybe you and Space can come up and host and DJ here in Pensacola. But we can talk about that later. We can talk about that later, though. But
this Rona has set us back quite considerably, man. Like I was supposed to be hosting for Biz Marquee, like last week, dog. Like last week at the damn Clearwater Threshers baseball game, and then we've had some other events that got canceled because of everything. So once they open outside back up, we're trying to get it going, though, for real.
Yeah. So I got something. We'll talk about that. I'll send you. I'll shoot you a matter of fact, the email that was sent to me or the proposal, and I'll shoot it to you. And basically, it's more along those lines. It's pretty much you do it. We're seeing the same thing that you in Space do there, but just here. But it's more of a contest aspect. So you got kind of hosting the contest, but DJing.
We've done those before too.
Right. So
yeah, we good with that, man.
And the owner of the club was wanting somebody who had some type of push and pull. You know, he didn't want somebody who just randomly wanted to do it. I told him I don't really have per se a social media big following, but I know somebody that do.
We're trying to get bigger with it too, man. Like that's what this is for right here. Because everybody's going visual right now, man. So I can't get left behind, man. Like I told
Spaceship, me either.
Like, when it comes to stuff like this, like we got to be better on the way out of this than we were coming into it. Like regardless of whatever happens, because a lot of people ain't going to be in that situation. This is how we separate right here.
Right.
All right, my last question for you, bro. Is there a beat out there, like a mainstream beat that you wish that you would have made?
Man, there's many. There are many. But the beat that I think I wish I would have made probably would have been that Crimea River beat. That's probably the beat that I wish I would have made. That beat to this day is just saucy. So that Crimea River beat, that would probably be the beat that I wish I would have made.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, one more time, man. Give your social media information to these people.
Facebook's my name, District Lee. Instagram, it'll be The Beat Junkie, DABEAT Junkie, The Beat Junkie. Anything as far as Gmail or Hotmail, internet, it's my name. It's District Lee. I kind of keep it simple so I'm easy to find. So my name is pretty much my social media.
I ain't seen no other District Leads either, man.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, it's very obvious it's me.
Yeah, it's that nigga right there, bro. All right, man. Well, what we're gonna do is end this up with the Put It Down track, man. So go ahead and introduce this for us, please.
So this track is me, Mav, and DB, and we were sitting in the studio, and at the time, the guy Maverick's girlfriend was like, "You guys always do hardcore music. You never do anything for the girls. You never do, like a ballad, like an R&B track. Like, yeah, I should do something for the girls." So we started fiddling to the beats, and I found this beat and was like, "Yo, all over this. I'll sing the hook and write the hook. You guys do the verses. Let's go." And like, this is probably like, bro, it's one of the better songs that I did. Especially me singing anyway, because I actually sung. So
yeah, I heard
this was pretty lit. Yeah, this was pretty lit.
I was like, look at District trying to do work. I see it on the
yeah, so this was it. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and spin this. It's called Put It Down.
Beside me, you're starting to excite me. I'ma put it down. Let me kiss on your body. I'm trying to make you scream. I'ma put it down. Come and lay down beside me. You're starting to excite me. I'ma put it down. Let kiss on your body. I'm tryna make you scream.
I put it down, I make you scream. Pitch yourself, this is no dream. Shit gets realer than it seems. Let me show you what I mean. I'ma make you fiend. Then I'll be in between them legs while you grab my head, telling me you bout the cream. I stroke it fast, I stroke it slow. Take a break and catch our breath. Kiss you while we smoking dro. No emotions though, it's hopeless, so I go for broke. I'm your dick doctor, I'm prescribing till you overdose. Hate to say I told you so, but know that you've been told before. You fucking with a pro, I'm your soldier, so I go to war. In the bed I settle scores, girl, believe that. You feeling curious, then baby, let me kill the cat.
I'ma put it down, come and lay down beside me. You're starting to excite me, I'ma put it down, let me kiss on your body. I'm tryna make you scream. I'ma put it down, come and lay down beside me. You're starting to excite me, I'ma put it down, let me kiss on your body. I'm tryna make you scream.
Baby girl, come lay with me. I would love to be your fantasy. Tryna fulfill your every needs. Take your clothes off, boo, you see. Now come and get close to me. Start off by caressing your body, then go to kissing you softly, making your insides thirsty. Open up and say you need me. Start by screaming DB while I get on both knees. Put my tongue between your lips and grab you tight by your hips. Round and round, it's a first class trip. Here we go, I don't need no whip. Lift my head up and insert it. Got baby screaming, please don't quit. Holler about, she love it. Turn the camera on, let's make a flick. Who gon' put it down like this? Got her thinking I do magic tricks. Nah, baby, it's the magic stick. Every couple minutes, wow, what is this? I put it down, girl, I told you this.
I'ma put it down, come and lay down beside me. You're starting to excite me, I'ma put it down, let me kiss on your body. I'm tryna make you scream. I'ma put it down, come and lay down beside me. You're starting to excite me, I'ma put it down, let me kiss on your body. I'm tryna make you scream.
All right. Once again, this is the Junction City Chronicles. I'm Tone Capone on behalf of Waves of Debate. It's my little project right here, my mini series that I want to put together to show love for my people back home. And of course, number one, we have D. Lee, aka Big Bro. Book number one of what we're doing here with the Chronicles. That was called Put It Down. If you guys would like any of the songs you've heard, he's already giving you the social media information. So make sure you tune in, become a fan. Let him know that you heard him through the interview, man, because that lets me know that you guys are paying attention. And with that being said, man, D. Lee, you got anything you wanna leave these folks with, man?
Man, y'all just be safe out here. Practice good hygiene, apparently. Stay close to your families. Just take it slow. Don't live in fear, but be smart, man. Junktown, we out here. Tone, my pleasure doing this, man, and much love to you because you're always the guy like no other. So
this has been fun, man.
Like this, man. It's been a privilege, man.
I expected it to be fun. This has been better than my expectations, and it's good to see you on top of that too.
Yes, man. Sir, bro. Yes, sir.
Like,
y'all stay safe down there, man.
We will, man. Thank you again for taking time out to talk with us tonight, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Much love. Junktown.
All right, bro. Already, boy. Junktown. Be easy, my nigga. JC for life.
For life.
This is Tone Capone
and DJ Spaceship.
And Saturday nights from 10 to midnight, we bring you Waves of the Bay. Right here on WMNF 88.5 Tampa.
With the hottest interviews, the hottest music.
You can submit your music for the Tampa Bay Watch segment at wavesofthebay@gmail.com or follow us on all social media at Waves of the Bay.
Every Saturday, 10 to 12. Make sure you come and ride the wave.
Yes, sir.